very much a gift that we have to share. Hi, my name is Samrat Majumder. I'm a Scottish Indian classical guitarist, and I became a YCAT artist in 2025. So I started learning classical guitar maybe at the age of around 6, because my father plays guitar, and as a kid I was always watching and hearing him play. He used to play Indian folk music, and he would also listen to a lot of different kinds of music. As I continued studying, I started to fall in love with more and more classical music, and there was a time when I was having to make a decision between either medicine or music. I decided that I couldn't see a life without being satisfied with playing the guitar or listening to music, and so I decided to pursue music in that way. So because of the classical guitar, I like to think of the classical guitar as almost two other things, both a passport and a ship, because it allows me to have a reason to go somewhere new and to meet new people. I don't know why, but I just finished reading the Stephen Fry's retelling of the Odyssey, and as I was reading that, I just kept on thinking of how similar it is for a musician to want to reach a sense of home in themselves, and in the same way that Odysseus was traveling through the sea with his ship, a cellist or a violinist or a guitarist travels through the musical world, meeting different people, different islands, different cultures, all in the same way. And the ultimate goal is to better understand oneself in a strange but magical kind of synthesis of feelings and cultures as well. So a lot of inspirations in my life. In many ways, I would say that everybody I meet is an inspiration. But one stands out in particular because of how incredibly contagious his love, passion, and dedication for music is Leonard Bernstein. Seeing this great portfolio of work he did, not just as a performer, composer, but also as an educator, was incredibly enlightening to me. Seeing the way that he would take music to the most unexpected parts of society, and to talk about music that was not just classical music, but to create a kind of holistic view of the arts in general, is something that I need to refresh myself of often when it comes to being involved in studying or performing, because it can be very easy to get too deep into one's head. And what Bernstein did is continually externalize that and make it about everybody else. That is divine in a way, isn't it? You know, that you can give somebody the gift of music. I mean, it's a cliche, but it's a cliche that exists because it's true. It is a very much a gift that we have to share. So during my studies at the RCS, I'd heard many times this word YCAT, and one of the incredible alumni of the guitar department in Scotland was Sean Shibe, and he was a YCAT artist, and watching his incredible career continue to blossom and the incredible things that he's doing for the classical guitar was deeply inspiring for me. I had a really enjoyable time throughout the audition process as well, which is not common with such things, because, you know, job interviews, auditions, competitions, there are always moments where you feel everything's on the line. But because of the warmth of the YCAT team and the way in which YCAT had presented itself, it always seemed like a space for just being creative and being yourself. And as a result, when it came to doing various stages of the process, I didn't feel the need to be anything other than what I wanted to be. I'm very much looking forward to the wealth of different performance opportunities that I will have on the biggest stages. Wigmore Hall in particular is somewhere that I have only dreamed about playing and experiencing. The management that YCAT is giving is very invaluable when it comes to trying to find a space in being artistic. YCAT has the experience and the know-how to creating and helping artists create themselves in a world that is constantly changing. That means another level of exposure, another level of artistic development in a different context that equally values artistry and classical music. I will also be going to the States to study at the Peabody Institute for Music in Baltimore. So it's again another nice connection that I will not only have the opportunity to study there, but also to present myself in an artistic sense on concert stages with different concert organizers as well. So I'm very much looking forward to meeting the communities there and finding spaces where classical music is continuing to flourish.